Yo guys, what's up? It's FG, and let me just talk about my trading plan going into June. New month, new monthly VWAP coming, and Bitcoin's still very bullish. Check out the monthly real quick on Bitcoin just as a reminder. The oscillator market cipher, green dot above the 60 line, super duper runaway train mode, frothy bull run up only kind of monthly waves shit going on here. And we are seeing that in the candle. This was a massive monthly candle that's about to close, sweeping that high potential swing failure pattern here that we got to be careful of. This isn't a very strong, if we were to have just mooned up to like 120K or something, that would have been a forceful break of resistance and something I could really trust. This kind of mealy mouthed poking up over the old high is not really what I want to see. Not going to lie. And so even though I could totally see this going up there all the way up to like 140 or something, what the VWAPs are saying is something a little bit more chill, I guess, less insane, a little more pragmatic. The VWAPs are basically saying once this June VWAP begins, yeah, we could sweep the high. You know, we could sweep the high or something, form a new high, but we're probably going to dump back down to this May VWAP here, and then we'll have to go from there. So we either hold that previous month's VWAP once we're in June, or we continue down further to the confluence of this macro support here. We've got the Q2 VWAP, the VWAP from April, and then we've got the year-to-date VWAP, the VWAP from January. So it does make sense to be reminded of what our major supports are when a new month begins. So I believe that the June candle will pretty much cover this whole range right here. It's going to come up and it's going to sweep the May highs, and then it's going to dump down to critical support, and then it may go bullish from there. And we may never retest this previous year-to-date VWAP pretty much ever again. That would be awesome. But we'll just have to see. So, you know, the daily wave looking a little bearish divergent here. Price has gone up. Wave has not. Money flow is still thick for sure. But with a new month coming around, man, it's anyone's game, man. The Bears really could come and send this back down to that May VWAP if they wanted to. But we'll just take it day by day, man. If we're trending over the June VWAP, I'm not gonna just like open a short position and let it get liquidated like some people out here. We keep tight in validations. We go with the flow. We let the trend dictate. But you can see here that like we're looking quite bullish here on Bitcoin. We've got like medium time frame trigger waves aiming to the upside. So to me, it seems like we're still aiming toward those highs as we conclude the month here on Bitcoin. So bullish short term, bearish medium term, bullish long term. I guess that's like how I would describe where I'm at with Bitcoin right now. Definitely targeting, like I'm not confident enough in the short down to this May VWAP to just short right here and just hope it goes down there when June begins. I'll be looking for an entry for that idea at a higher high. So I just had to clarify that. So I'll move on to a couple of our other coins here. Ethereum looks like it had a breakout retest of its year-to-date VWAP, and like it's on its way to the previous year-to-date VWAP at 3K psychological resistance. I really love this textbook Charles Schwab, Sam Price, ascending triangle, flagpole type breakout bullish pattern here that we're seeing on ETH. This is great. This is absolutely great. So hopefully the June candle doesn't derail this. Hopefully we get up there in the next 2 days so we don't have to worry about this 3K idea getting derailed by a new monthly candle. And yeah, hopefully that continues to play out here. We called this support bounce here publicly on Twitter, and in Discord. So that was like a free idea that I gave everybody because it seemed like a really nice move to have a VWAP that was resistance 12 times, now flipping to support. I felt like that was significant. So hopeful on ETH. Now Sui's interesting because while it's in a 5-day downtrend, look at the slope of that black area in the background. There's a lot of things I really like about this Sui chart, namely on the daily time frame. I really love the trigger wave that we're getting here on the daily. So as long as this holds, we're looking pretty. And I really love how we front ran. We did not get a hard tap of the quarterly VWAP. We pumped before we got there. Sui loves to do this because Sui is an overperformer. It is very bullish. And so it tends to just God candle in the opposite direction from whatever the healthy pullback zone is. So it's continuing that pattern, it seems. And once it breaks above the May VWAP again, this May month-to-date VWAP at 376, there might be a breakout retest, continuation set up on that as well as that 5-day trend repairs. And obviously this is all just hinging on how Bitcoin is doing going into June. XRP, similar boat, had a healthy correction down to that Q2 VWAP here. Could go bullish again, but kind of in the middle of a range, not going to lie. It's kind of in a boring spot. I have not been trading XRP. Fartcoin, this is something you guys were asking me about just tonight, so I got to do an update on the Fartcoin. Fart's come a long way, man. It's really come a long way. It's done really good. It's not at a point where I would buy any of it now. It's come a long ways, almost too far now. A lot of divergence stacked up here. Waves coming down, price coming up. We got a new period coming, and so if you get candle closes like under this VWAP, you could get that healthy correction down. We never really got a test of this year-to-date VWAP line here. And so I would expect a move like this in most cases. So potentially a big short on Fartcoin, not going to lie, back to like under $1, back to like 75 cents or something. But it's holding a lot of good levels. It's still looking quite strong, but just be mindful that if you buy it now, there is a chance that you're not buying at a good time, that there's some much better value coming on Fartcoin. If Bitcoin gets a pullback, obviously Fart might get demolished, and you might be able to get some Fartcoin at year-to-date prices, not at these overpriced valuations here. So zooming in to the smaller time frames, Fart looks like it's still clinging to life. I see some good strength at the month-to-date VWAP now, but this has to hold. This is a must-hold level, this month-to-date VWAP, and we are in a 5-day downtrend there. So hopefully Fart can bounce back, rise with the tide. Hopefully Bitcoin sweeps its high and can save this thing potentially one last time. It would be nice to get one more high up to 69 cents. I was thinking about this. $1.69 would be a nice like top for Fartcoin just for the time being in like the medium term, but we'll see, man. We'll see if it gets one more shot at the highs or not, man. Solana also around its year-to-date VWAPs, looking to try and get that ascending triangle kind of like continuation up. The only thing is its year-to-date VWAP is confluent with the one from last year. Look, 2 year-to-date VWAPs, 2 years, biannual resistance, confluent with themselves here. So this is a tough level for Sol to break. If it can, I think this is a really nice level that we won't need to revisit later because we will have dug it in so hard. So if Sol can get over these VWAPs, that's awesome, man. But it is at some tough resistance. Definitely. It needs to get over this right now because it's in that kind of zone where it could just be like a bear market rally, you know? So I don't think that's what it is. I think it's going to ascending triangle, breakout, reclaim, just like how ETH is doing. And I think it'll continue up, but obviously you got some levels here if things go haywire. So You lose the May VWAP, you might have to go down to that April VWAP down there. And yeah. Pepe breaking out over its year-to-date VWAPs. Looking bullish on that as well. Since it's an ETH meme coin, since Ethereum is doing great, so is Pepe. Getting these surprise pumps, like a surprise green dot on the daily. That only happens when the coin is bullish and doing surprisingly extra well. And since ETH is doing good, we could pull up Link, one of my favorite coins. And you can see Link is holding pretty good too. If it can chop up over these VWAPs, it goes into that price discovery. So if you are bullish on Link, you want Link to kind of come up, break out, retest, and continue up just like that there. So, yeah. And that's pretty much it. That's my market update for you guys today. So if you like the video, like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. All my info, if you want to apply for the Discord and basically just benefit from not only my mentoring, but the mentoring of many of our amazing traders in here. If you want to join the team, all that information's in the description below. So go ahead and check that out. And God bless you guys. Hope you had a good Memorial Day week. Code SOLDIER is 30% off Market Cypher right now if you go to marketcypher.com. And that's it for me. You guys have a good one.